everyone, it's Mel here. Welcome back once again to my channel. Apologies for the bit of a weird kind of setup we got going on today, but I thought rather than like sitting over there and bringing in lights and setting everything up, since it's just kind of like a catch up, I thought I'll make use of the natural light and set you up really bizarrely on my windowsill. Now you can't see that, but if anyone were to look into my living room right now, they'd be like, what the heck is actually going on in there? But I just thought it'd be fine anyway to just kind of catch up with you guys and let you guys know what the crack is with the van situation. And the crack is with the van situation, for those of you who do not know, is I currently have no van. I am back to being vanless, which does feel very, very weird, very, very strange, but kind of the situation was my ex and I decided to just sell the van. I had considered buying like my half of it and keeping the van, but that was just going to get a little complicated and a little messy, so best decision for everyone was just sell the van, split the money, move on kind of situation. Now thankfully the guy who bought the van, like I'm so pleased to who it went to, is this lovely guy, and I think he spends a lot of his time or lives up around like Port Street, which is a beautiful area. It's where I spend a lot of time if I can during the summer months and stuff, and he's planning on really not changing much to do with the van. He's going to take his daughter on little trips, and I said to him, I was like, oh, I'm really sad to see my curtains go. Like I made those curtains by hand. That was the only thing. Like to be honest, with the van, like it was probably better that I don't buy it and like move on to the next stage of getting my own van, doing that. But it was a little weird like saying goodbye to it and having it move on to someone else, but like I said, thankfully it was a really, really nice guy, and yeah, we got what we asked for it and split the money, and that is done. So what does that mean? I currently have no van, so what's going to happen from here? I did consider, I had a brief thought, and I've mentioned this in one of my other videos, there was a brief part of me was like, well, maybe that's just van life over, maybe I'm just done with it, that chapter is done, moved on. And I really like ruminated and thought about it and decided that that's not the case. Like I don't feel like I'm ready to give up van life. I'm not sure I'll ever give up van life totally. I feel like I would always like to have some kind of van or camper van, because I do love to like escape and travel, even if it's in my own country. So yeah, I kind of brushed that thought aside and was like, no, like I still feel like I've spent more time and seen more of Europe, more of England even, than I have of my own country. I never really got a chance to properly tour Northern Ireland, and that is something that I'm still very, very, very keen on doing. So my plan now is to get my own van and do another build. So you guys have that to look forward to. So I have been looking. I initially had thought about going smaller and like I don't even know how to describe size, but I was basically, that was a big Ford Transit. I could just about stand up with it. I think the ceiling height was like 5'3", 5'4", so I could stand up okay. I was gonna go for a much smaller van, but I've kind of thought about that a little bit more and changed my mind again, and I think I'd like to go for a van a similar sort of size, and I have been looking. So I'm just kind of at the stage now where I'm back at the beginning, looking for vans, browsing, doing that thing where, well, I think this happens if you're just into van life anyways. Anytime you see a van, you're like, ooh, you could do this inside of it. So yeah, I'm just at the minute on the lookout for a van. I actually seen another Ford Transit, but it was white this time, but it was the exact same size. I think it was just a newer van. And I had a look at that, and like, I don't know, I'm just browsing at the minute. I think with regards to the last build, that one was done on such a budget, and I'm still going to try and stick to a budget, but I think with regards to the van and the build, I'm going to up my budget a little bit this time, because there's certain things that after living in the van for 6 months, there's certain things that I would definitely have liked to have changed or done differently, and I feel like a slightly newer van might hopefully cause me less issues, so I'm kind of looking at newer vans, not new. I do not want to get like a new van. That wouldn't be my bag. So I'm just on the eye out for kind of decent used vans that are clean, run well, all that kind of stuff. And yeah, so my plan is to do another build. Oh yeah, so this is why I didn't really explain well why I wanted to keep like a same kind of bigger van. I'd actually looked at a Vauxhall Movano as well, but I think that's a little too big for me. But I would like to go for the size of the last van because it's only me, I'm short, so I can have a sideways bed. In that last van it had to be long ways. So I'm thinking because it's kind of for me and I'll probably end up bringing like friends and family on trips for me, I'd quite like the option of having another little single bed that a lot of people put into their vans. So I need that room and that space, so going too small isn't really an option anymore. Like I don't want to be like side by side with some of my mates or something if I want to go away for the weekend. So I'm thinking the standard kind of setup where it's a fixed bed, which will be less of a pain in the ass anyway, than a little single bed down beside that that's like a seat. Actually, I bumped into Sunchase Journey in Mount Vesuvius. If you guys haven't checked out their van, it is on my channel somewhere. I will link it in the cards right now. I'll link it down below, but I'm actually thinking of going very, very similar shape to their van because that really, really appealed to me. I liked that their seating turned into that like extra little bed and they had the table and stuff. I don't know if I'll bother with, they put a bathroom in, I don't know, well, it would be handy, wouldn't it? I don't know. I'll kind of see as it goes. Like I said, I've still got stuff from the old van that I've kept with me. That stove and stuff was from the 90s that my parents gave to me. And it's such a good little stove, so I'm keeping that for the next build. I still have the toilet. I still have a lot of the stuff that I paid for and made in that van, like the blankets and cushions, and a lot of the decoration stuff was mine anyway, so I still have that to put in the new van. So luckily those things won't cause expense, but there are certain things that I would definitely do different. I would like to definitely put in a better like extractor fan. I definitely would like to maybe look into setting up some kind of shower out the back doors that isn't from a bag. Maybe, I don't know whether I'll bother, we'll kind of see. You guys are going to kind of be part of this with me. So anyway, I just have general plans, but yeah, so not the end of van life for me or you guys watching yet. But yeah, we have the build to go. I'm excited about it. I'm incredibly daunted about it because I know I'm quite crafty and I'm quite handy. It's not so much the build I'm worried about, although I know there's going to be times where I'm frustrated about like doing it, blah, 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 blah. But that part I think will be okay. I am more concerned about the electrical system. Not something I know much about, but I do have like friends and family and stuff that will hopefully help. And we have the Van Life Ireland and Northern Ireland group. If you guys are from here or planning to visit here, head over to Facebook, join our little group. I'll link that below as well. And there's plenty of people there who are willing to offer help, tell you where you can get help. So I'll definitely be making use of being like, guys, where can I get this done? But I'm excited because I already kind of am forming a plan in my head. It's kind of what happened with the last van. It's like the layout was kind of done before the van was even bought, and I'm kind of doing that now with my own build, and it'll be all my own shiz. So I'm really excited about it. But I just thought I'd kind of update you guys, let you guys know the van crack, and yeah, I'm excited. I'm looking forward to it. So hopefully soon I will have a van and you guys will get to see it and we'll start the build. So thank you guys very much for watching. I know this is a little bit rambly. Hopefully it was okay and made sense to you guys, but I'm excited. So next chapter of van life, next chapter of life, next chapter of van life. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys on the next upload. Bye guys.
I'll raise a glass to you, and you'll raise a glass to me.